Hi and welcome to Scholars Tutorial. I'm Jay and this video will be talking about fees. Now, Abosama is the name of the account that is logged in, and Abosama happens to be a bursar. Now, we will click on this navigation button here and have access to actually creating and updating fees. Now, what we mean by fees is we're specifying that a particular type of fee has to be paid. The amount that that fee has to be the amount for that fee, and the bank detail of that this thing of that fee, and also the houses and term, the portfolio or the parameters to identify the students are supposed to pay for that fee, depending on whether they are boarders or non-boarders, or whether they are boys and girls, the house they are in, and the other one is the the term arm they belong to. Now with this thing, you then create a particular fee, and all the students that are identified by this parameter will be on their own interface. They will have access to pay for this. They will be scheduled to pay for that fee, and they will know that they are scheduled to pay for that fee, and they will be able to see the bank account they are supposed to pay for, if the payment is to be through bank account, and the name of the fee and the amount they are supposed to pay for. And this thing will going to be linked to the 2014-2015 third term. That is the term we are working with. Now this is the term we are working with, the current term, which is 2014-2015, and that is the 2014-2015 third term. We can actually create for another term. Let's say this is an upcoming session, and we can actually create a fee for that for a term in this particular session. Now the way it works is this: you specify the name of the fee from this particular drop down. Then after specifying, maybe you have boarding fee, you specify the amount that is supposed to be paid for that boarding fee. Then you come here and specify the bank accounts that is supposed to be paid into. And remember that this bank account is not compulsory, so you may decide not to specify it in a situation whereby the payment is not going to be made into a bank account. Then you specify whether the students that are supposed to pay this fee are boarders or non-boarders, or whether both the boarders and non-boarders are supposed to pay for the fee, and you specify whether the students that paid for this fee are boys or girls, or whether both boys and girls should pay for it. That is the male and female students. And we have where the house that the student belongs to. In a situation whereby we are not talking about a boarding fee, we may decide not to. I don't think the house affiliation will be of paramount importance. We may decide to ignore the house affiliation. And in a situation whereby it's a boarding fee or boarding related charges, you may decide to you compulsory need to specify the houses of the students are supposed to pay for it. And if it happens that it's all the students, it's all the houses that the students that the student has to pay for, all the houses will reference the students of all the houses has to pay for the fee, and it means that we are going to select all of them, but we cannot ignore it if it is a boarding related charge. Now we have that we can specify the class arms of the students. You can decide to click all, and we have we'll now be talking about that all the class arms of this existing in the school, the student that belongs to them has to pay for it. We must try to select a few class arms, and those students that belong to those few class arms will have they will be scheduled to pay for that fee. And with this, we have explained almost all the fields that need to be filled so that we can create a fee. Now it's also possible that we can create a fee by actually creating a single one at a time. As this one is, we will be selecting multiple houses and term, but in this particular interface we'll just need to select a particular house and a particular term arm. But this one is more robust, and we'll go back to that place. And if you look at this, we just as I said, we can decide to create a fee for another term, or view the ones that have been created for previous terms. Now when we click on this, we'll be seeing the fees that have been created for 2014-2015. That's the current term. Now, and if you look at this, is all the fees. You can decide to choose to view by the houses. Now now as you can see, we can decide on multiple activate or deactivate all this any of these fees here. Now when we go down the page, we have that these ones are the fees that are existing. If you look at this one, we have that this is a boarding fee and this is a boarding fee. You find out that the difference between these two is that this is for the house and this one is for the child house. And if you look at this, it's essentially the same amount of fee that is supposed to be paid. So we can decide to merge these two fees together and deactivate one of them. If we click on this one, which is a fee that's supposed to be paid for the house, we can decide to come here and select that it's not only for the house, also students in your teacher house has to pay for it. We are actually trying to edit that. Maybe you can decide to edit other thing, but that is the main thing we want to edit. That SS2 B students or for the house and the child house has to pay for this particular fee. The boarding fee for them has to be that amount. It says that it was actually detected successfully. I think if you look at the houses, it was changed from for the house to Oteejay house and for the house. So if we go back there, we find out that we need to deactivate the other one, the second one. That is this particular. This one is the one we just edited. This one that is now redundant, we can choose to deactivate it, and it will no longer be when the fees that will be working on that will work with on the platform. So you can look at it has been deactivated. So this is a particular fee that we can actually work with. And if you look at we can look at this and see the update record of that fee, and you can, let's say, move backward. Look at this particular update record. You can still decide to move backward, and now we can also choose to download this particular these fees as an Excel onto our computer platform. If we click on this, we will download as an Excel, and this will prompt us to save it to a particular location on our in our hard disk, hard drive. Then after the saving it, we'll need to view it or open it so that we can see how um, the RSL looks like. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial, and make sure you sign up on our scholars.